Only by computer could they be calculated and for the first time pictorially described. The computer converts these numbers into impulses that cause sound waves to come directly from a loudspeaker.
Speech is still very complicated. Music is simpler.
The entire musical score accompanying this film was composed on a computer that can produce nearly endless variations of sounds.
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer to the chord, the carriage, but you look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two.
How do? Afternoon. Welcome to another one. Okay, let's get on with it. Fixings and G-code. It binds the galaxy together. Mediachlorian edition. So what do we mean by that? Well, we've got a sandwich. We've got a sandwiched computer keyboard and haven't actually been able to fix it together. So let's make it fix together. Okay. Right, so what have we got here? We've got to fasten it together somehow, so and ideally we've got to screw this wedge to the bottom at the same time, ideally. So let's just put it into a different mode. Monochrome, let's have a look what we've got so far. Vaguely reminiscent of a Macintosh keyboard to some degree. So we want some, we can either fix it through there and there, or provide an extra fixing here, which means we'll have to have a fixing there anyway. So what we'd like to do is reduce the amount of fixings. Reduce the amount of fixings by doubling up a little bit. Not easy. Not easy to. So problem we've got is whether we can use the same method we used for the case. Let's try that idea. So let's lose some of the stuff so we can work on it. That's layer 0, so we want a new layer called, I'll just call it the wedge. Wedge is going to be these three, and hang on, I can't get to them, so let's take off the top plastics, metal plate, centre plastics and the bottom plastics, and the logo, so we can have a look inside. So I can't mill, I can mill that out flat, so when we mill out those bits we can do them flat, but then I can't drill a hole through, and there's no chance to drill a hole accurately by hand, so that's the last thing you want to do. So what we can do what we did with the case. We can double this up. What we'll do is we'll copy that, put 2 there. Right, so what we'll do is we'll have 2 wedges either side, and then we can lay it flat and route a groove down. So let's put the base plastic and bottom plastic. So here's your bottom plastic. So we've got to make the bottom plastic. So you assemble your bottom plastic first. We can either put our rubber feet over the holes, or just leave the rubber feet where they are. So ideally we'll route it the same way. So the last thing we want is a fixing with the head like that. If it goes straight down, the head will be sticking up, so we want it to pocket the head in there of the screw. So pocket the head of the screw. Let me just check the audio. Last thing we want is one. It's alright at the minute. I've got to get to the bottom of that audio issue I had last time. Keeps coming back. I don't know whether it's the audio interface. I've got a spare audio interface. I could try a different one, I suppose. So anyway, let's get rid of the bottom a minute. Let's see if we can do it. So ideally, we want to be able to do the groove that way down, but then we'll have to screw into the bottom base. So ideally, yeah, to make it strong, if you just mill into the plastic, it's not good. But if you mill all the way through and pocket it, put a bolt in. So let's do the back corner first. So, well, this has got to be fastened to that as well. So that's one method. So we can do that. So what we'll do is we want to fix in either side. Probably one there, probably one there, and one there. So whatever we do this side, we can do to the other side. So we'll start off. That just needs to go. Yeah, we'll have a flat surface here. So we'll get this part here first. Start off on this. So we'll just do half of this, and we need to come in a nice length. It's going to have to be 6mm. So 6mm. That's the thickness of the plastic, and we'll put in a hole. And the hole's going to be M4, so 4mm, so 2mm. And we need to push that through to there. So we've got the hole coming in, that goes into the middle of the 2 plastics, like that. Then we need to grab hold of a copy of, no, this one. Copy that. And then we need to come lose the back piece. Angle base, did we have a back? Yeah. Lose the back. Paste it in place. So that's where the hole needs to come out the other side. Alright, so then we need to, right, it gets awkward now. So we can move the one. We'll move the one away for a bit. Let's move it to... Okay, we can just move it that way. Tell you what. Let's just move it aside or make it invisible. Move it aside. So we'll move it 100mm away. So we've got this half a hoop thing, which is great for working out where the lines have got to go. So we need to come out enough of the plastic, but not too much. So we need to go on that edge there. That's right, yeah. say it needs to come out, don't know, say 12.5. No, that's too far, way too far. Undo, so we're going to have to go a bit less. 7.5. Even that's too big, but anyway. So we'll just go up like that.
Thank you very much for coming back. I appreciate that. I'm just testing out my ASUS handheld
It's not working out, is it?
TV. Just sat in the garden here. Just getting into a local repeater.
That's weird. Okay, so that's not quite what we're after. We're working on it at a weird angle, so it's got to come straight into here and the hook in. There's a lot of noise. So one's electricity shorting out. Broad spectrum of noise. Either that or it's being jammed. Frequencies are being jammed globally, if you know what I mean. Right. So we need to just come in at the right angle there. It's awkward once I've got it into this geometry. It's weird. It's so let's try and do it from right. That seemed to work, doesn't it? Right, that's not red anymore. Why not red? I don't think that's the right distance, because that's not going to be 4 mil, is it? No, it's just an arbitrary. So we've got 4 mil there. We want 4 mil there. It's awkward to get this to. Ah, no wonder I'm going silly. Look what I'm doing. It's going in the wrong axis. What I need is to draw it across here. That doesn't like it. Let's try it again. It needs to be from. It's not liking the angle. It needs to be at a right angle to that. Let's see if I can do it flat. I can't get it into position. Yeah, it's awkward to get into position. And I've totally lost it. Right, so yeah. Okay, so how do I do this? Let's try a different angle. So we'll go like that. It'll draw it, but it won't lock to anything. It's locked to an. Alright, so how do I do it? Need to lock to this face here, 90 degree to that face. I thought you could do that. So that's on the red axis, but that's coming out again. Look at it. Right, how can I tell it? So if I go right, that's that axis, but what has that done? That's the right way, but it's going the wrong way. I want it to go straight in. It's going along with this edge. It's not what we want. It's not what we're after. Just begs the question why. Oh, because that's on a tilt, that's why. Okay, so what do we do? We'll do it by hand. Maybe by hand. Guessing. Don't like guessing. Right, so go there and it needs to come sort of like this. And then we can go from this line down 4 mil. And from this one down to there. Right, what is this? It's not right, but does it matter? Yeah, it does matter. Can't get this right. And what about if we go into parallel projection mode and sideways on? That's the wrong one. No, that's the wrong one. Oh, that's right, because I got that one in the way. It's hiding me. That's hiding me, so let's push that up, out the way. I'll go out the way like that. Right. So that's why I can't get straight, so it's skewed. It's not square, and there's not a lot of space for a nut. But there would be if I was to cut it out like that. I just cut it out, then you could put a nut on. Just drop the nut in, and then if you cut it out, then you'll see the gap at the other side. So I don't want that. So how do I? There must be a way of doing it. Yeah, I know how to do it now. So what we'll do is we'll get rid of that line and that line, and then we'll put one of these on there. We'll make sure that's our start. Oh, we somehow have selected our circle. We don't want to select the circle. Right, don't select the circle. Right. Circle's in the way now, can you believe that? Circle's in the way, so we've got to move the circle out of the way. Where do we put it? This is the trouble when you've tilted your keyboard. Your axes are your axes. Right, let's see if we can do it. I don't do technical drawing, so if I go like that and I want to go 9, that's my start point, but I want to be 90 degrees. I think it would snap to it. Is that snapped at 90? It could be. Right. Don't know. Where's it gone? Right, so you've got to draw something first. So if we draw a line first, like that. And I can't select it. It's gone. I don't know what I'm doing. This is where it goes wrong. Right, undo rotate. Let's undo guide. I don't know what that is. What is even? Why is that there? No idea. Nor that one. I've lost track of it now. I've gone indented too often. So you'd think it would just be. It would use that as the angle, wouldn't you? Right. So how can I do this? Just guess it. I think it would snap to it based on this surface here. Tell you what, we'll cheat. What we'll do is we'll move that hoop out of the way. No, we won't. We'll draw a line around it. We'll go into this. Can't get to it. So let's cut. I'll tell you what we'll do, we won't cut. Right, so what we'll do is we'll draw a line around it. We'll go 2 mil down. Then we'll go See, it won't even do that now. Alright, so we'll go 2 mil down and we'll join these two up like that. Okay, we don't need the circle anymore, we just needed to know where it was. We just needed to know where about it was. Right, so now we should be able to push that. No, because it's not part of it yet, so we can get that off there. Paste it in place. We should be able to push that now at the right angle. So that's our gap where the nut needs to go. So what's that? 7.5 mil. 7.5. So we will end up seeing the nut if we're not careful. You're going to see it anyway. It's clear plastic. So does it matter? Yeah. Don't know. Maybe not. Let's say. Yeah. Let's go as far as we can go without breaching the top. What's that? 10 mil. Let's say 10 mil. So we've got 10 mil there. Right, and then we need to cut out from there a square. So we've got 4 mil. We need to come this way a little bit. Need to come this way 2 mil. So we've got 4 mil, and we want, just say 2 mil. Then we'll go all the way up here with the other one. Right, and then we'll just go simple like this. See, it's doing the lines now, so let's do the lines like that. So we've got a bit of a cutout. So the cutout will be something like, that won't go all the way because do it in sections. That's it. Right, so we've got somewhere for the nut to rest. Okay, so it looks weird, yes it does. But when you put the back on, the screw fixing, we're going to pocket this as well. It comes through here and you drop your nut here. So what we want now is another one of these with the same on it. Ah, look at that, it's done it to all of them. Okay, so basically we want another one of them with the opposite. So what we're going to do is, let's get rid of that one. I'm going to copy it. So we'll copy it, put it there. We'll make it unique. And can we flip it? We want to flip along, I don't know which axis this is. Right, that's it, red axis. So we flipped it along the red axis, which has made the hole, because the whole thing's exactly the same as the other one. So we drop our nut into there. Now we've got 12 mil here. So when we're pocketing it, we could make this a pocket so we don't see. So what we'll end up seeing is, do I need that one now? Where's all that coming from? Oh yeah, that's our other roll. That can go now. That can go. We can do it all at the other end in a minute. So when you put the base on, the bottom plastic, so you will see, you won't see it, but that's what you'll see, a gap if we cut it right through. But it is clear plastic, so if you go back to that, so you just see a gap in it there with the nut. But even if, because it's clear plastic, even if you leave it covered, put the nut in the middle, we could do that, just mill it enough. So we've got 6mm, we've got 4mm pin, and we've got you could leave 1mm on the side, I suppose, and just drop it from there. Don't know. Let's go back to monochrome a minute. So anyway, you'd see one there, then you'd see something else here. So the nut's not 12mm wide. It's only let's model a nut. Let's model a nut. I suppose what we should have done was choose a nut and bolt, or a fixing to start with, and then done it on that. Might as well do it on the size you've got, basically. Which got that. It's just an M4 pin, Phillips head pin with a nut. So we could model that. Let's model that. Right, so let's model the fixing. So easy enough to do. Let's just measure it. So it's M4. The head is. I've got calipers, so I could use the calipers. 8mm. So let's just start with the head. Right, let's start. With a circle, needs something to go off. Okay, it's going to do it this way for some reason, so 4mm. Okay, it's going to draw it there. Now the head is what's the thickness of that? 2mm? 2.5 is it? Yeah. Can't tell if it's 2mm or 2.5. It's 2.5. So let's just bring it up to tell you what, we'll bring it up let's say 2mm, 1.75. Then we'll go up to, we want an area within it. So we'll do the centre of it. It's about there. Okay, so I'll do that. Now, can we lift it up? No, it's not part of it for some reason. Can we do the other bit? Yeah, we can do. Let's just do the other bit, but we don't want that bit. So what we can do is undo the circle, bring that up to 0.75. That should give us 2.5mm total. Yeah. Then we put a circle on it, or one of those, about there. Then we can move this down a little bit. That's saying 0.5mm. I think we ought to go a bit more. So 0.75. And then we can put a split in it, a cross point in it. So we'll just do a cross point. That's not the one. Okay, so we've got a cross point. We know we're trying to line it up by the centre, so let's put something in the middle. It's difficult to do, so we'll just put something in the middle. Number of segments, so it's done it anyway. That's fine. So we want to grab we can hollow these out a bit. There should be, actually, needs to be those there. Hang on. And that, and we need to pull it down. Can we pull it down, do you think? Yeah, we can pull it down. Not sure which way it's pulling. Can I direction it on the blue axis? And we want to come down, say, don't know, 2mm, 1.5, 1.5. Right, it's done that anyway. Right, so, oh, it hasn't gone enough, so it's come down the wrong way, look, see? Undo move. So we've got it again, and we need to bring it down. Hang on, is there a down axis? That's it. So 2mm. So what's it done? What mess has it made? It's okay, it's just done a bit of extra geometry for some reason. Can we get rid of the geometry? No, can't get rid of the geometry. So it's messed it up. It looks right, but it's just messed it up a little bit. Yeah. So we'll undo that. What we'll do is we'll grab. I'll try to grab that one. Right, so we'll do. Tell you what we'll do. We'll pop it down. Say 1mm, 1.5mm, 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 1.5mm. Right, once we've got that down there, we need to bring that whole middle bit down. So we need that, and that, and that. We need to go down. I'm not sure, is that the blue axis? No, that's not right. On the red axis, let's try the red axis. Take it down about, I don't know, 2mm. What have we got? Alright, we've got something. Got a weird, the very latest kind of connector. Okay, so we've gone a bit lower than. Yeah, we shouldn't have gone that low, maybe. So we're gonna undo that, and we're gonna go down less. So we'll go down 1.5mm, and it's crashed. Okay. Medication time. Right, all this just to make a screw, isn't it? Oh well, could probably get a screw. I don't know why. Why do I go into this detail? It's just to fix it. I forget. Oh, just get carried away. Get carried away with it. And start going into too much detail. Right, let's load it back. Right, so let's just finish this off. So 1.5 mil. What's that like? It's alright apart from this weird stuff. So what we can do is maybe get rid of this and this. Have a look at... Right, we've still got some more stuff to get rid of there. So everything else is okay. Oh, yeah, so we need to copy that and that. So we need to copy it. And we can swing it round here. Oh, look at that. Well, what I should have done is copy it. Alright, make this screw into a component. Alright, and then paste it in place. Then bend it around there. Switch it to where you want it. You shouldn't have to do all this. Cut it. Paste it in place. Right, just to get you to correct it. Okay, that's probably not a bad thing. Right, so I've done that. That'll do for that. I know it's not quite right, but yeah. Then we want an M4, so 2mm thread, and it needs to be, let's measure how long it is. Let's have the size of what we've got here. 11. Is it 11? Yeah, 11 mil. 11 millimeters. Okay, I suppose if we want to be totally insane, we could grab that and pull it back a tiny bit. 0.25. There you go. Okay, I'm not going to do the thread, so we've got to take that off there now. Cut it and put it into there. Okay, so we've got a bolt, and I suppose we could just put the nut on it. Let's do the nut next. Let's do the nut. Let's measure the nut. Hex nut, and it's 7mm. Is it? No. 6.7mm. 6 point. Let's just say it's 7mm. That gives us enough clearance. Okay, so grab one of them. I'll just put it in the middle like that, and we'll go 3.5. What's the width of it? I've always just guessed them in the past, but anyway, it's 2mm. 2mm, is it? No. Looks bigger than 2mm. I've got calipers here. Why don't I use them? No, it's actually 2.5mm. 2.5mm thick. So we'll do 2.5mm, and then we'll put the middle in of 2mm, which is that. That's it there. Okay, so we've got the nut. Make a component out of the nut, and we'll just lower that by enough thread so it sticks through it. Now it's crashed again. Why does it have trouble with a simple nut? What's going on with this program? I wonder if they build it in, you know, they build it in, these problems. I can't see why demoing an older product can't be built in. So then they wouldn't get any sales. They probably, I don't know whether they've took it off their download, maybe this is why. Stop, wait. I think it's down to the graphics driver, I don't know. I need I need some new software. So it crashed by making a nut. Can you believe that? Right, so okay, strange lot. So I'll move it down just till I feel happy. That'll do. What's it done? It's not even in the right place, look now. Strange. Okay, so it's got a bit of thread sticking out of it. Let's work out what the length of this is. 8mm. That'll do me. That'll do me. So I've got 8mm to play with. Right, so I've got to find it now. Where's the nut gone? So the nut is right over there. Oops, hang on, we need to group them. Group it. Bring it up here to work on it. Put it somewhere here. Got to turn it round. Not easy. Yeah, it's not easy, so let's turn it round. Hang on, I've got to get it somewhere we can work on it. That's the trouble with this, yeah. Don't want to do whinging about the program. Not doing a whinge. Right, so we're going to spin that round. We'll do it off that nut there. I can't because the model's in the way. You always need room to work on it. They've changed frequency again. Why do they keep changing? It's down a frequency. I keep. Oh, I'm whinging again. Sorry.
Delta 9 Alpha 3 Lima Echo Delta contest. Oh no, that'll drive you at the wall. Contest. Come on. Right, let's try again. Okay. I need to get it over to there. Suppose if I do parallel projection and sideways, I can work that out then.
So we want it based. Just put it somewhere here. We can work on it. Okay. Right, well, we've put this hole in the middle so we can grab it. So we should be able to grab it from there. That's it. And we should be able to place it in the hole over here. If it could understand what I'm trying to do. Sort of. Right, is that it? Let's take the bottom plastic off and have a look down it. It's not lined up. We're too thick as well. Probably need X-ray mode. So grab the nut again. Use that as a reference. Right, it's not right. I know what it's doing. It's hooking onto that line. Right, let's try again. Okay, is that it? Doesn't look like it. Well, maybe it is it. And the nut is encapsulated, so we need to pocket this. So what we need to do is bring back just this. We need to pocket that, so we know the head is 8mm. So the head's 8mm to be clearance. So we'll go 4mm, and that's okay. I need to cut it, go into here, paste it in place, and push it down. Needs to lose, so it needs to go down 3mm really. Say we'll go down, it's 3mm thick, so 3mm. 3mm, let's just do 3mm. Okay, come out there, now we can see. Oh, look at the nut, it's not quite right. Look at the state of that nut. Oh god. Right. Let's bring it out. It's because we've put that angle in. Because we put an angle in. So I need to spin it. Need to get it and probably just do that, and it jumped. See it jump then. It just jumped. Tell you what we'll do. We'll drag this to this line, then we'll use that line to... Ah, it's jumped again. It jumped. Right, let's try again. It's not liking to have it there, is it? Let's do it in sections. What's the closest it will go? It's not quite there. What's it doing? Why won't it snap to it? 0.125. It's crazy, isn't it? Pick rotate angle, enter value. Stay close to a protector for snapping. Right, stay close to the protector for snapping. Right, okay. Oh, that's not good, is it? Won't go. Got 0 and 1.23. What? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. I drew it. I drew it. And it snapped to a coordinate when I drew it. It's just some arbitrary amount. But you can't press shift. Can you press toggle, copy, control, don't know. Pick rotation angle or enter a value. Right, so let's guess it then. So that's minus, that's 0. Yeah, so let's go 0.6, 0.7, 0.7, right. This is where it throws it all up, so that's probably not quite right. I can't get to it close enough. So that's snap there. Oh, it's not, it's up in the air, isn't it? Look at it. Right, okay. Right, okay. Could that be it? I've done it. It's done. Oh, don't want to delete that. Right. Okay, so we've done it, I think. So I've got to grab hold of this now and move it into here. Okay. Right. Okay, so we're in there. Probably in too far. Let's have a look at the nuts there, so we need to bring that back out. We've pocketed it, yeah, we're in too far, aren't we? Yeah. So we need to come back. 1 mil. We need to come back with the screw. 1 mil.
This is GB3RC wires X connected to 27793.
Right. Okay. Right, that's about right. No, it doesn't look right. Needs to go another mil. No, it's not going. It's going the wrong way.
Hotel Bravo 9, X-ray Bravo Oscar, copy Robert. I'm just looking at your QRZ now. I see you, yes, coming from Melbourne, call-side, EK3. Very nice. And over in Switzerland, that's a beautiful country. I'm sure you can agree with me on that one. But, yeah, at least you get to escape the heat over there. Anyway, if you're busy, I won't keep you, but thanks for the contact, Robert. Hotel Bravo 9, X-Ray Bravo Oscar, Vic 7 Kilo 2, Alpha Tango X.
Right, so that's the pocket, and we're in flush, so yeah, we need to drop it in another. Yeah, when you've always have trouble once I've angled it. So if I go like that, if I try and grab it, try that. Right, that looks okay.
HB9, XBO, VK2, ATX. Yeah, so my QRZ is pretty.
So you see the nuts inside it. That's the length of the pin we've got, so it's flush there. So we need to drop this. We need to.
My QDH in Sydney is Westley, WESTLERGH, the nickname. And if you look it up on Google,
That needs to come down to
find it. It's near Hornsby. That's probably the
wherever that
closest
is.
people know in Sydney. So
I can't believe it's crashed today.
Wesley is in the bush.
It's crashing a lot today.
Very nice.
It's not even the main model, it's only the key. It's got a lot of keycaps. Lots of geometry on the keycaps. I wonder if anyone else used SketchUp and AS crashes, or it's just me. I've used it on different computers. Gets the same problem. Different versions of it as well. Anything from version SketchUp 7, SketchUp 8, SketchUp Make 2017. If you read up about it, how your graphic driver, this, that, and the other, make all sorts of excuses what it might be. I thought it was the flat script, but I took the flat script out and it still did it. Right. So we've got it in the right place, we just need to bring that down. Just need to bring that down, so to about there. Yeah, something like that. And we can go out of X-ray mode now. We might as well do the other one. No, leave that for a minute.
HB9, XBO, VK2, ATX. All good, Robert. Thanks for the contact. I definitely love to chat more sometime about what life is like over there in Switzerland.
It's funny how that looks like X-ray mode.
I've been thinking about for a long time.
Okay, so we're in there.
But yeah, I won't keep you. And thanks for the contact.
And we can see that the nut. We can turn the nut one way so it's flat.
I'm sure.
Yeah, we can keep our pocket, so we could do a rotating this nut. Yeah.
In Sydney, Australia. Yeah, we go to ATX.
So that's the nut. If we could rotate that. Go on, rotate it. Right. Want to rotate it so the middle is up here. just like that. Okay, so then we can work out that if we do a pocket, it'll just sit in there just like nicely. So we'll do that next. Let's get it into this mode so we can see what we're doing.
We go to APX. I caught someone in the UK.
So what we're going to do now is join.
M3 something.
We only want half a pocket.
I'm happy to chat.
So to get half a pocket, we will go like this to like that.
We go to APX. Mike 3.
Yeah.
Juliet.
And just draw that back in. No, it didn't draw it. Why not? Okay, so we've got it back in. And we'd have to draw down to there.
Mike 3, Juliet, Oscar Sierra. There is, I have you here, and I have your QRZ up here now. Yeah, the name's Andrew, over here, big Alpha Tango X-ray, particular Alpha Tango X-ray, and located in Sydney, Australia. And I think there's another call, so I'm calling in as well. So I'll leave pause for them and over to you, Dave.
I don't know what I've gone wrong here. Right, let's sort this out next.
Mike 3, JOS 30. Yeah, okay, Andrew. Well, as you know, my name's Dave, so I start off with it. I'm in a little town called Bedworth, which is about 6 miles from Coventry. Weather here is not warm. It's say about 12, 13 degrees, something like that. It's warmer than it does be. I've been trying for a long time to get to Australia.
Right, so we've got that there. So we could mill out that and this bit quite easily. But we don't necessarily need all of it just to drop a nut in through the side. You encapsulate the nut when we fasten it together. But you might want to drop the nut in from the top. Yeah. You could just push it in. But anyway, we'll do that. Okay.
Mike 3, Juliet, Oscar, Sierra, Victor 2, Alpha Tango X-ray.
Right, so we've got that bit there. We need to copy it.
Upside down world. I didn't quite catch what you said up here about QRZ, seeing the
just flip it.
Packet dropping or something.
That's it.
I've had a plague.
So there's our nut.
Control group for me. I'm not sure why.
That just sits in there. It's just touching the sides a little bit, so it's probably a little bit too much.
But otherwise, I'm reading you well.
So we need to.
Yeah, thanks for the contact. M3
to just push that down another half a mil.
Be able to find my very mediocre QRZ pages. I'll
Okay, so that's a copy of that, but flipped. It's done it all for me. So you can drop your nut in there, and it's not sticking out above. But that fixing was just to hold the back on to this bit, and we will need a similar one. It's a pity that can't go through to the front, but it can't. Oh no, because that's got to be fastened to the front anyway. Right, so let's just do what we've got there. Let's copy that one.
73
And that one,
VK28X, thanks for the contact.
copy him out
And
to
VK280X,
copy him out to, where's he gone? There we go. Copy it out to there. Get rid of that one. Is that the wrong one? Yeah, it's the wrong one. So I need to get rid of this one. That's better. That one can just go because it's flush with the end. So I can just do grab it by the horn. Okay. So we've got our bits of plastic to hold the back on. Okay, we need another hole right in the middle. No, it's not going to do, is it? So we've got to measure it. Measure it from there to there. 2250 and 456. So we go. Oh, hang on. That's got to be 231. 231, and then we want to measure 462, 462, and we put an hole in there. It's 8mm hole, and another one. Push it through to, oh, you won't get it. It's not in the model yet. So let's take it into the model. Right, and push it through. Made a bit of a mistake there, didn't I? I made a mistake. Right, so what I need to do is, hang on, I need to put in a 4mm hole first. Then I need to put in a 8mm hole. And I need to push the one through all the way. This needs to go in only... can't do it for some reason. Needs to go in halfway. It's not allowing it. Why not? Ah, I'm not in there, that's why. Okay, let's cut it. Do this one.
This is GB3IC, wires X, connected to 27793.
Right, I need to undo, push, pull. Copy that. Cut. Paste in place. Why have I got no material now? What's going on here? Undo, paste. Not having much luck today. And my back's aching because I'm looking up at the drawing. Let's not look up at the drawing, and it's wide. And I've lost my 2 lines, so let's get the lines back. Cut. Paste in place. So what we want is one like that. We'd have to do it in stages, trying to be clever. No, it won't lock onto the hole. Oh, you little bastard. This won't go on now. It's not helping me in any way, shape or form. Okay, I'll do the outer hole first. Have it your way. Right, I'll do it. Do the outer one first. We'll push that down 3mm, then we'll do the inner one, which is 4mm hole. I do. You're right.
Yeah, I got the cushions ready now.
Right, so that's that one done. Let's do this one. You have to do it in the right order, otherwise it doesn't like it. It's an old tool now. An older tool. So get rid of that, and that. Come out and come out. So we've got our holes in place, but I need to know how far to move it. So we've got to measure. I can't remember. I should write these things down. 225. So let's grab one of those, copy it, and move it 225. And then we want another one from there to 456. 456. So we've got our fixings. Okay, so we've got our fixings and our nuts. We haven't actually coloured them or anything. If we go on to normal view, they're just grey. Are they okay grey? They can stay grey for me. They stay grey for me, or you could colour them different colours, so I'm not bothered. Right, so that's all that just to hold that back piece on. Right, so the same idea. Actually, I'm showing the milky thing here. So we need to get all of that. What we got there? I've got some geometry still in it. Let's get rid of some of this stuff out of the way. That's it, clean that up a bit. I need to just grab all of that, that, and that, and make it wherever that clear bit is. Must be that one I just passed. a hole. Where is it? No. Where's the one? Is that it? Let's try that. Is that the one? Yeah. Oh, we've only done part of it. We've only done part of it, not the other side as well. Okay. Is that the lot? It is, isn't it? Because that's a reflection of that one. Okay. Right, so we've got our... I like the brass fixings. Anyway, could colour it brass and have that silver, but I'll leave it like that for now. So we've got our strut attached to the back piece. Right, so we need a fixings. We need a back fixings thing. Tell you what, we don't need them. We could just put them in with a back. Right, so we're gonna need to put it in with the model, really. Has it got a model? It has, hasn't it? In case we move it. I'll have to attach them to there in case we move it. Tell you what I'll do with it. I'll cut it. No, I'll just put it in with the angle back. No, that's only the layer. So right, okay, I tell you what I'll do then. I'll cut them, and then paste them in place. There we go. Okay, so now we need to work out how we're going to fasten the rest of it. I didn't want to take up all this. I wanted to mill some stuff today, but more of this to do. So that fastens that to the back. Now we need to fasten this and that through to the base. Bottom plastic. I just realised something. Look at that. Oh, that's only the well for the circuit board. That's fine. I was thinking that was going to come out through here, but no, it isn't. That's fine. Because it's the centre plastic that sits over the top of it. And then you got the top plastic. It's basically what you're going to see without your keyboard in it. If you want your base plate in it, keyboard with the base plate. Okay, so right, let's take that out. Take the top plastic, take the centre plastic. Right, we've got to work out how we're going to fasten this. How are we going to fasten this to that? So let's look at, take the bottom off, right. So we've got to fasten this through to that, through to the lid, all in one go. So the best way I can do it, I can't make a pocket on an angle. Well, I could if I packed up the plastic, but I'm not going to be doing any of that. I'm just going to lie flat on the flatbed. We've only got a 3-axis CNC, not 5-axis, so can't do weird stuff with it. Right, what's next? Right, so that fastens that to there. So is one enough to fasten through? Do you think one will be enough to go from there through to there through to the lid? One fixing there, one there, and one over there.
Right, 0JTK mobile listening on CQUK for any calls. 0JTK.
Not sure if it would be enough.
Golf Kilo listening on CQUK for any calls.
No, traditionally you have a fixing. You have a screw straight through normally. I'll tell you what we'll do then. We'll put a screw straight through there and up this end, and then we'll fasten this base to this just by one screw. Is that right? One screw, but then the final bit, how are you going to get the final bit done? Because it'll start off here going that way, and then it's got to go this way. Which is very difficult to do. Be water, my friend. It's very difficult to do, yeah. Anyway, what the hell are we going to do with this? So, we're probably not going to be taking it off the bottom, but we don't want to use glue. We just want it flat packed with a flat packed with a bag of fixings. Screw it together. That's all we want. And we're making it out of this flat stuff. So. Right, so I've got to go. What about if I just mill a hole straight through? You can either sandwich it. If we sandwich it, we're gonna make sure we've got a pocket for it. So it can either fit. Let's have a look in 3D a minute. Running out of space. So right, so we need another one of these channels somewhere here. And if we do that, then we've got to stitch the two together. We've got to stitch them together. Yeah, we can do that. Oh god, it's too much, too complicated really for a small. It's a. Should have started a new, finished the case off, and this is its own thing because this is complicated without on its own. This is its own entity, if you know what I mean. It's not just something to add to a case. It's jumped the gun, but I wanted to do it while it was still fresh in my brain. Why is some of it white and some of it's white? Don't know. Anyway, this is all right. They've gone off the frequency again.
Ja, mit deiner Nummer, ich habe kein Problem. 2x4. Okay, danke dir. Alles Gute. Danke dir.
Yeah, I don't think these projects are going to be quick. Just I can't see it. I wanted to give it a good push and get it done, but they're not that kind of a project.
This is G3IC, connected to 27793.
Yeah, it's not that kind of a project, I don't think. Well, you could make one easy, cut the plastics and just get your hand drill out and just drill it by hand, but that doesn't make for a good finished thing. It's not a good idea. Yeah, I've got something to go wrong here anyway.
Nice number, 59. Thank you so much.
Oh, let's take this bottom off. Something's weird with the colouring.
Radio 6, Dimitri, Olga, dobry dzień, 596 69.
No, it's not now.
Zapisano 23, do widzenia.
It is now though.
Sierra November 1 Tango.
Well, it depends how you're looking at it, I suppose. Depends how you're looking at it. So we can pocket that back piece, and you can make that. That's easy. These can be made lying flat like that, and then they can be milled and cut out. So they're easy. That would be flipped the other way as part of this, and then flipped at the end. Now what you can't do is cut a tiny point like that, so that's going to have to be sorted out. So you can't cut a point, so you're going to have to just cut it off abruptly.
Alright, thanks for calling. 5969.
Can you cut it off abruptly? Yeah, it's going to have to be cut because it can't be made like that. So you can round it.
Delta Kilo 7, India Hotel, grüß dich. 5969.
What we got there? 1.6 mil. Yeah, so it needs to be sorted out. That does. That's too much of an angle. So we can just go. So we go in from there. Let's just go in 15 mil. Draw a line. And just do that. Yeah. That's fine. Cut. Paste in place. And that's it.
Alright, Victor,
Done.
Victor 3, Bravo Fox United. Hello, thanks for calling. 5969 69, order. It's 65 is right? Okay, I have 65. Thank you so
Alright,
much.
so you're going to have a little bit of a gap there. That's okay. A little bit of a gap, that's fine. You can't see it from above anyway. Right, so I need to put a fix in.
Radio 3, Olga Misza. Dobry dzień, 5969.
So we can do a pocket that way, which means the nut will sit with the one side of the nut touching the pocket, but it would hold it in. It would hold it in, but it will just, yeah, you don't have to over tighten, it's just going to hold it together. So we need to work out where we're going to put our fix in that's not going to interfere with this one. So if we look at it sideways on. Right, that's it there, and in this mode. Right, so we can see. It would be nice if we can get the nut in there to save it, to use that as the next piece. Ah, but that one on the top on. Yeah, that one on the top on, that held the bottom onto this. So if we come to the top, if we come to the top, we're gonna have a hole. We're gonna have a hole ready, and you just put a pistol drill through
Thank you so much. Good
and
luck.
tap it in. Don't like the idea of that though. Not a fan of that idea. I'd rather fix that to the bottom. So I could encapsulate a nut or a bolt this way up to there. We said we were going to have one, didn't we? Have a separate one for that. And just one fixing. And there's one here, one in the middle, one there, which ensures it doesn't spin around. And the whole thing is sat on it and clamped to it. So maybe it'll be enough. Let's try one fixing, let's keep it simple. You can always modify it and change if it didn't work out.
Thanks for calling. 596969.
Right, so let's put one bang in the middle basically here. Okay. Right, let's choose the middle.
Whiskey Echo Charlie, number is 70. Thank you so much, all the best. Merci beaucoup. Sierra November 1 Tango. Sierra November 1 Tango. Sierra
Right, I'm going to go and fill my drink up. Back in a few minutes. Alright. Well, went out today, what they call a car boot sale, for a walk basically, and I picked up this little, don't know, I haven't opened it, you can open it with me, AT&T high density floppy disks, 2HD, 2HD, right, 2HD, and it's got compatibility 1.44, so that IBM. It's got a miscellaneous label. I haven't looked at it. I took a lid off, and there's different coloured discs. So I don't know what's in here. I ain't got a clue. There's different coloured discs. So let's have a look. Somebody's floppy disk collection. Don't know. Smells musty. So it's got 30-year-old. They look pretty clean. There's a bit of discolouring on the one. Discolouring on that one, I don't know if you can see it. What's it say? Let's have a look at the shutter. The shutter hasn't been moved. Yeah, it looks clean inside. It's no sign of growth. Oh, that is a double density actually. It's got a single density. Right, okay, so put that to one side. Then we've got something called CAFCAS spreadsheet. CAFCAS spreadsheet master, whatever that is. Never heard of that. Verbatim, nice floppy disk. We've got a PC line AT&T label on a double IBM 1.44 megabyte. What else we got? Oh, we've got a weird arse disc here. Look at this one. That's weird. That's IBM SM40705, whatever that is. Verbatim. It's verbatim, sort of translucent. And we've got an NVQ disc. Got something called an NVQ disc. National Vocation Qualification in the UK. IBM disc. Don't know what's on that. And we've got a Dyson. I remember Dyson. Dyson discs. MF, that's a double density IBM. 135 tracks per inch Dyson. DW4. Drawing 4 or 1, don't know. And we got PC line IBM formatted, a yellow one. VCC admin. And then we got the green one, PC line, 1.44 megabyte. CAS final reports. So looks like somebody's data. How many we get? 50 pence this was. We got 8 discs. 8 discs for 50 pence. And they do smell musty though. But anyway, I'll put them with my other floppy disks. Another day we'll have a look at them. Funny. It's funny. Right, let's get back to it. I'm very thirsty today. Oh, I'll tell you what I've done. I've put a can of very weak lager in the fridge.
Alright, 51, thank you so much. All the best, my friend.
I'm tempted to go and get it. I'll give it a bit longer in the fridge. Get it nice and cold. Right, So,
54 Mike India, hello. 596969.
yeah, so...
35. Thank you so much. Good luck.
I just had a thought. See that there?
Sierra November 1 Tango. Contest.
See that nut? If I used a double nut or a hex spacer, wound it onto there, then I'll be able to screw from this side in to hold the lid down to that. But that doesn't get me down to this.
-01. Give me so many years you have. So many years you have. Over.
So many years. Let's just put this onto the core frequency. There you go.
-6. So many years you have. Give me so many years you have. Over.
Alright, another sup of this.
6-2. 6-2. This right? 8-2. 8-2. Alright. Thank you so much. All the best.
Okay,
Good luck, my friend.
so
Sierra November 1 Tango.
what we can do is fasten this first base to these bits. Then we can put a screw through there because we're all on the same angle. So a screw can go straight through. So it's only really this bottom base we've got to worry about. Fastening to this. So do I just put one in? Is one enough? Could be. Probably only going to ever make one off anyway. But put the code out so if anyone wants to make it or modify it. Let's just put one in there. Now I was going to use the rubber foot hole.
55. You have Sierra 5-2 or Sierra 5-3?
I'm thinking about that other thing we did. We put locator lugs in. We put a pocket and then add this bit locate into it.
Sierra November 1 Tango. Sierra November 1 Tango. Contest.
Somewhat locate into it so it lines itself up. Because when you're assembling it, this is going to be sliding around. You're not going to be quite sure where it's got to go. But if it's got a hole all the way through, you'll know anyway.
Roger, 84 I have. Thank you so much for calling. Good day. Bye. Sierra November 1 Tango. Sierra November 1 Tango. Contest. Hotel Golf 0 Yota 596969.
Okay.
Yeah, young man. Thank you so much for calling. 1-5. Thank you so much. Good luck. Bye. Sierra November 1 Tango. Sierra
Let's just
November
check the
1
audio.
Tango. Contest. Sierra November 1 Tango. Sierra November 1 Tango. Contest. Germany Tango. Germany Tango. Give me a full call.
Let's just check the audio. Yeah, the audio is good. Strange why it plays up one day and not the other. It's weird kind of electronics, that is.
Germany Tango. Give me a call again.
Strange.
So sorry, I not copy now. There's a Sugar November 1 Tango. Contact.
Sugar November.
Echo
That's
Radio
it.
1 Papa Lima. Big signal. 5969.
Spain, Slovenia, something like that.
41. Thank you so much. Sierra November 1 Tango.
Right.
Sierra November
Where do
1
I get to?
Tango. Sierra November
So we
1
just need to
Tango.
put a fixing in this. So let's put a fixing in it
Echo
then.
November 5 Lima Sierra Golf. Grüß dich. 5969.
Let's put a fixing in and be done with it.
13 du hast.
Du hast.
13. Ah, Todesabwägung. Ja, okay, danke dir. Schönen Tag noch.
Okay, so let's get.
Ich möchte dich gratulieren.
Let's just put a fixing in somewhere in the middle. Somewhere in the middle of this. or maybe at the back, somewhere like this. So let's just measure an arbitrary value, somewhere roughly 30 million. And we'll go 6 million, and we'll put a hole in. No, we won't, because we've drawn in the wrong place.
Thank you so much, all the best. Bye bye. Sierra November 1 Tango. Sierra November
Right, now we'll draw
contest.
30 mil and 6 mil.
November 1 Tango. Sierra November
Put the
1
big one
Tango
in
contest.
first.
Take a contest, take a
Right,
contest.
it's not attaching itself. Why
Sierra
not?
November 1 Tango. Sierra November 1 Tango contest.
What is going on here?
Take a contest, take a contest, take a contest. Sierra November 1 Tango. Sierra November 1 Tango. Iota contest.
It's not snapping.
Take a contest, take a contest.
Why is it
take a
not snapping?
contest. Sierra November 1 Tango. Sierra November
Oh, it's not on the.
1
It's not on there. Look. That's why it's not.
Delta Lima 5 Bravo Echo Radio.
It's not on there.
Schönes Nachmittag, aber du bist nicht auf meiner Frequenz. Ja,
Let's try again.
69 fertig, 69.
Right, let's go like that.
Ja, jetzt ist viel besser.
Oh, so we need to go like that, then go 30 mil. Okay, there's a way of doing it.
Danke dir, schönes Nachmittag noch. Tschüssi.
And that one goes 6 now.
Sierra November 1 Tango.
So
Sierra November 1 Tango contest.
now it will. So we want 4 mil.
Sierra November 1 Tango.
And we'll go in by 3 mil. And we'll draw another hole in the middle at 2 mil. I'll push that one all the way through, just like that. That's one done. That's one due to come into there. And
Sierra November 1 Tango. Sierra November 1 Tango contest. Take a contest, take a Iota contest. Sierra November 1 Tango. Sierra November
so I need to
1
hide
Tango
those a
contest.
minute. The struts, angle strut.
Italy Kilo 2, Charlie Fox Denmark.
Ah.
59, 69, 69.
They're not actually attached to anything, so they're on layer 0.
Thank you so much, all the best. Ciao, Sierra November 1 Tango. Sierra November 1 Tango contest.
Can't get to that one.
Mike 1 Golf Whiskey Zulu. Thanks for calling. 5969 69.
So that's going to go on to angle strut.
Negative December. Give me so many years you have.
We need to grab that,
Yeah, this is okay now. 65. Thank you so much. All the best.
copy it,
Good luck, my friend. Sierra November 1
come out of it,
Tango contest.
and
Sierra November 1 Tango.
paste it in
Sierra November
place.
1 Tango contest.
Base plate.
Take a
No,
contest, take a Iota contest.
Angle
Sierra November
base.
1 Tango. Sierra November 1 Tango contest.
and paste it in place. So that's where we need to get it now. No, we need to
Sierra November 1 Tango contest.
undo paste.
Golf Echo Oscar. Golf Oscar November 3. Golf Echo Oscar. Hello. 5969 69. Roger.
Okay, paste it in place. Need to draw some lines.
Okay for you. 69. Thank you so much for 66. All the best. Bye bye. Sierra November 1 Tango. Sierra November 1 Tango.
Is that right? Yeah, that's about right. Okay, so we need a line across there.
Kilowatt Zero Fox X-ray. Hello, thanks for calling.
Just like that.
5969, over.
Okay. We don't need this anymore.
Thank you so much. All the best. Thanks for calling. Bye. Bye bye.
So we need
Sierra
that.
November 1 Tango. Sierra November 1 Tango. Sierra November 1 Tango. Iota contest.
Okay. So we need to push it in. Whatever that size is there. 5.31. 5.31. Okay. We need to get the nut in it, so we need to bring it out to the top. So whatever that is. 2 by 2. No, we don't want that. We want to draw it.
I wish you all the best. Thank you. Sierra November 1 Tango. Sierra November 1 Tango. Contest.
Alright, that's a problem.
Delta Lima 7 Alpha Oscar Sierra. Rechten guten Nachmittag. 5969. Okay, 5959. Ich habe geschrieben. Danke dir, alles Gute.
Okay.
Tschüssi. Sierra November 1 Tango. Sierra November 1 Tango. Iota contest.
Okay, we could live with that. And we come down.
Echo.
Hold on a second. Alright. Yeah, okay, so where did I get to? Wouldn't let me push that down. I don't know why. Let's try it again. Ah, it's push it. You got to go to there, then you've got to go to there after. Right, so it goes to the first level first. Okay. So we've got, it's done the other side for me, that's good. So you drop a nut in there. And the base. That's not the base, sorry, I mean the angle base. Yeah, so it's already got the nut. Okay, so what we want now is one of those fixings in there now. Yeah, so you want one of those fixings in there. It's automatically done because they're components. It's already done these ready. As long as it's easy to assemble, that's the main thing. Easy and it does the job. Oh, I don't want to be drilling or gluing or anything like that. We don't know that game. Just need to sit there with a box of screws and the bits of plastic and just assemble it in stages. Look like IKEA kit, but not as bad. Just a Phillips screwdriver, and that'll actually hold the nut still. That'll hold the nut still there. You don't even need a spanner. Just put your nut in and fasten it up. Now, it might need to stitch these together though, but I wonder if we can get away without stitching it. Might be able to. Anyway, let's get a fixing. Let's get one of these fixings. Copy. Paste in place. Where's it put it? No. Undo paste. Right. Let's try again. Right, copy. Tell you what, let's just copy it out of there. We'll put it there. We'll put it there. We'll go 50 mil out because we go bang on to there. It's the same. All we've got to do is right. Okay. We need to cut it now. Come out and paste it in place. Need to rotate it. Let it look end on. We need to rotate it flat if we can. That's the wrong one. So from there to there, and we just want to rotate it up. No, that's not right, is it? That means my other one isn't right. So it was never right in the first place then. So top down. It looks alright. Looks okay. So sideways on. Right, maybe because I'm on the rounded bit, I need to grab it from there on a flat bit and then rotate it like that onto the blue axis. That's it. Okay, and we need to go back over 50 mil. So I need to move it back in there. $50 mil, so it's sort of, you can't see it now, but it's in there, and it needs to shift down to here. So I'll try to grab it. Try to grab it and bring it over to here. Right, let's have a look at that. Sideways on. It's not quite right. It's too high. Ooh. Right. So we'll bring it down to there. The nut is too low for some reason. Oh well. So Why isn't that not too low if it's the same size? Don't know. Begs the question, innit? What size is that? No. It's not going to tell me. Anyway, you can sort that out. Yeah, so that's sort of there. Okay, so we're in there. Okay. Got you. So what we need to do now is probably nothing there, but we need to get those hole sizes again if we can. So we start from there. Oh, we'll just put them in manually. Just put them in manually, why not? Put them in manually. Let's just see if that is actually the centre, isn't it? Yeah. So we should be able to hide. So what we'll do, go back in this mode, look at it straight on, hide the struts, and we want the bottom piece. I want to go into the bottom piece but not the fixings, and we just want to copy that there like that. Yeah, so copy it, and we should be able to copy all that like that, copy it, and just move it to halfway like that. And if we have a 6mm input, we should be able to copy it again. Copy it again. Okay, so we've got no, yeah, so it's copied it, but it's done it in a weird way, as it has not pushed it through. So it's probably just the surface. No. So what have we got underneath? Right, I got you. So it hasn't interfaced it with the model. Let's do that manually. So let's just grab it like that. Interface with the model. Should be able to delete that now. Delete that, and we should be able to turn it over. And delete that. And that. And so, get rid of the lines. Okay. So, if we turn, put the perspective back on. Look at it from above, put the strut back, should be able to see right down the strut. No, something not quite right. It's not, it's sort of weird. It's in the middle of this one, isn't it? Right, so this whole thing is suspect. So what we'll do is we'll grab so if we can grab all that and move it down 6mm. No. Maybe it's only 3mm. 3mm. Okay, and the problem is that's centre now. So if I measure it, it'll automatically show you the centre. Yeah. But that hole at the back now is going to be in the wrong place. So I just need to move that hole 3mm. Just move it over 3mm. That's it. Okay, so we're okay again. We're okay. That's better. Right. So we've got our holes. We're just going to put our fixings in there. And we can do that by measuring again. Let's do one at a time. They've moved off frequency again. What's going on here?
To you, you are 5971.
Right, okay, where did I get to? Why have I got a line there, I wonder? What's that for? Right, so yeah, we can screw the back on. We can screw the base on. We want some screws. 2 more screws. 2 more screws. One at 2280. So let's just grab a screw and copy it. Oh, doesn't want to stay. Doesn't want to sit. Oh, because it's not even crooked. It's crooked, this one, isn't it? Right, doesn't know where parallel is. 228. And it should be the same again. Okay. So we've got them there. That's your fixings, so we need to put those fixings.
Mexico Whiskey Zero, Papa Norway Charlie 5971. 58, thank you. Hotel Alpha 5 Japan Italy, contest. Hotel Alpha 5 Japan Italy. Hotel Alpha 5 Japan Italy, contest.
Okay.
Thank you, contest. Thank you, Utah contest. Hotel
Right, so that's them two.
Hotel Alpha 5 Japan Italy.
And it fastens that to the top. We've got our nuts in there. Okay, so that fastens the strut and the back plate and the base and all together. So we've got to find a way of attaching the top now to that lot. So that's that one structure finished. Okay, so we've got some holes in it. That's okay, they're flush. Right, we can make this can be made on a 3-axis CNC, not a problem. So what it begs the question, how to attach the top now. So we've got to find a way of attaching the top. So the bottom plastic has got to be fastened somehow. Right, so which way, how to do it? We can fasten all the rest to each other, but we need to find a way of fastening this to that. We've already got a hole there. So we want to, we can mill a hole in this. Yeah, and a hole, so we'll do that next. Needs to be away from this sufficiently enough. So you got one there, so it'd be nice to have one here. If it was there, it would be too close to the other plastics. It'd be nice if it was in the middle. Where's the middle?
Your number 5353.
No. It's not finding me in the middle, is it? There it is. So there's your middle. It needs to have something to bite into.
Your age is 44. Okay, thank you. Good luck. Hotel Alpha 5 Japan India, contest. Papa Zulu.
It begs the question, if you've got something, you've got to put a nut. These nuts will drop in and fasten it to there. And you've got to get a nut already fastened in to fasten that down. Yeah, we could do that. And there's enough room here, probably. But then, yeah, there's probably enough room here. Now, would there be enough room the other side there? Where you've got all this going on? Yeah, it's close. So probably need to keep it away into here. So you've got a pocket, and then it sticks in here. You've got to be able to build it, so you have to put your nut in first, and somehow screw into it. So you fasten that first. Anyway, let's get something sorted. Let's just right, so we want this bit here. Is that? No, I need to go into that. Right, so I need to go 6 mil. And then we need to go down half. So that's there. I need to put this 8 mil hole, push it down. Can we do that? Push it down. 3 mil. So we've got it 3 mil, and we need another hole in it at 2 mil. So M4, and push that all the way through to there. So we've got a hole there with a screw that comes through. Right, why is it coming through there? Ah, big mistake. It overlaps. So I need to find. That's 10 mil plus 6 mil. 16 mil it needs to be, so it needs to move it 10 mil. Need to move it over 10 mil.
Hotel Alpha 5 Japan India content.
What's that?
Uniform 7, Uniform Golf Golf.
So I need to move it over 10 mil. Right, that's it.
57.
So that needs to go from there.
Okay, gracias. 67. Ciao, ciao. Ciao, Gregory. Hotel Alpha 5 Japan Italy.
Phew, excuse me. Right, so we need to get the bottom of that.
45, thank you. Hotel Alpha 5 Japan Italy. Content.
Copy it and cut it out.
Hotel Alpha 5 Japan Italy. Hotel Alpha
Hide
5
the
India. Content.
bottom plastic. Paste it in place. So I'll go into one of these. Paste it in place. Right. Want some lines off it. That needs to be 2 mil. And 2 mil and join it up like that. Get rid of the hoop. Get rid of the hoop and we need to drop it. I need to drop it in by... Needs to come on at a different angle, doesn't it? I need to go side view.
68 thanks. Hotel Alpha 5 Japan Italy content.
Is that one?
456 Mike Lima India 5971.
What? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so side view
21.
needs to be parallel.
Good luck. Hotel Alpha 5 Japan Italy content.
I need to bring it down.
Hotel Alpha 5 Japan India. Hotel Alpha 5 Japan India
It
content.
needs to be. So, is that right? Let's just have a look at that.
Juliet 4 Juliet Tango Quebec 5971.
Yeah, that's good.
6464.
Okay, so that's helped us a little bit.
Not understand value ages 6464.
And we need to. That's our nut channel.
64, thank you. Hotel Alpha 5 Japan Italy.
So it needs to be at least
Thank you. IOTA contest. Hotel
531.
Alpha 5 Japan Italy. Hotel Alpha 5 Japan Italy. Thank you contest. Thank you. IOTA contest. Hotel Alpha 5 Japan India. Hotel Alpha 5 Japan Italy contest.
531.
Thank you. Iota contest. Thank you. Iota contest. Hotel Alpha 5 Japan India. Hotel Alpha 5 Japan India. Thank you. Iota contest.
Right, okay. So we've got the channel for the nut, then we need to go 2 mil. 2 mil that way, and 2 mil that way, and then like that. Like that. Okay. Alright. So this one will come down 2 mil. This one needs to go down 2 mil and then 1 mil.
Thank you, QRZ. Oscar Delta 5, Oscar Julia, thank you, 5971.
Take them out of there.
Thank you, 59, good luck. QRZ.
Right.
Alpha to Alpha
So
5971.
I should have. We've got the Inserts, yeah. I think it's the other end I was doing. So we've got them there automatically. Put in the bottom plastic. So that should be all lined up for that, yeah. Okay. So just need to down. Yeah, because that doesn't come through to there because it's just holding the nut to fasten that down. Well, we can get rid of that line now. Okay. So we're going to have to do a pocket anyway, so we've got a pocket there. That's the right side for the pocket. We need to do 2 more pockets now. Let's do 2 more pockets. Hold on, we need to find... Let's get out of this weird mode. Might need to go X-ray for this. So I want that pocket to copy it over to wherever that is. Right, let's just measure it a minute. So we want to go from there to there. 228. So what? One of them, another one of them, over at 228, and we want another one, another copy of it. 228. Does it work or no? That's not part of the model, so we need to select it, and the other one interface with the model. Then we can take off the surface. We've already got the material we want. We've already got it. Okay, so that's that. Alright, so we're close. We need a fixing. Have we done a fixing? Did a fixing, didn't we? Was it the other end? Can't see the fixing there. Where's the fixing? Oh no, we haven't done this fixing yet, have we? Not done the fixing for these, I don't think. No. So we did that fixing, so we want another 3 fixings. Yeah, it's a funny way of connecting it, but yeah, it seems to work. So let's come out of there. Let's grab a fixing. Actually, if we grab them, they're all the same distance, so if we grab all 3. Cut them, copy them, paste them in place, go sideways on, and then rotate them around this axis until they're all the way around. Tell you what, let's cancel and rotate them around. this axis. That'll bring them straight the way up. But then we're in the wrong mode, aren't we? So we like that. Then we need to rotate them. Rotate them from the flat area here, and we need to rotate them there to there. Is that right? And then we need to bring them over to the holes. I can do that by grabbing one by the O. Bring them over to the holes. Get them in there if it'll let me. I'll have to go X-ray for this. Alright, let's have a look at that. Not quite right. Not quite right, almost. Well, we still got hold of them. Right, is that right? Could be. Ah. Actually, these will have to be longer. Oh no, they're just too deep, so need to bring them up. Let's try that. Okay, maybe. Maybe. Right, so it may have got them in position. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think we're alright. Okay. Oh, let's just go not normal face style. What have we got here? Let's have a look. It's got 3 fixings. Now that nut might be impossible to build this. Get the nut right, because you've got to yeah, unless we make an orifice here to drop the nut right in, cut out an area so that you put that nut onto that piece first, so that as well. Then when you attach the top, that nut has to already be in there, so you have to put your nut in first, but the nut will want to sit that way unless you turn it upside down, where the nut will sit flush. And if it sits flush, then you might be able to screw it in. Yeah, got 2 chances. Right, okay. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. That's it. Okay. Right, so let's just go back into this style. Is this finished? Oh no, it's not finished. We've got to fasten the other 2 layers, the center and the top. We've got to have a fix in there now to fasten these. Once that's fastened to the bottom, you've got to fasten the top, the middle to the rest of it. Top and middle to the rest of it. So they're just square. They're just square straight through. There's no fancy stuff then. Now, do you have a pocket on top? do you have a pocket on top, or I don't mind a hole and a countersunk. I don't mind it. It's better than tapping. This cast acrylic doesn't really tap well, I found out. So I'll have to pocket it. I'll pocket it. Well, if we use some fancy anodized screws with nice heads and washer built in, it'd probably look alright anyway. Anyway, so let's work out now. Let's do the... we'll start with the top plastic. Let's go with the top plastic. Right, so let's work out how far over we want to go with this screw. So what have we got that's common here? So that's 19mm. And that's 19 as well, yeah. So we're going to go, guess where we're going to go? We're going to go halfway between the two. So 8.5. Is that right? Yeah. 8.5. And that gives us... no. Going mad. Let's try it again. So we've got 19mm. So it's 9.9 mil. 18. 9.5. 9.5. Okay, then we might as well do 9.5 up. 9.5. And if I do, I think this is going to be too much. If I do a 4mm hole, then it's okay. It's okay, it's far enough away from the edge to 5mm from that edge, 5mm, that's it, it's fine. It's fine, so we'll do that and we'll go 9.5. That's 4mm. Let's do the rest while we're on a roll. 9.5. 4mm. 4mm. Down. Down. Can't do it. Can't do it on that angle. Let's get a better angle at it. Which is going to be... it's 3mm, isn't it? 3mm pocket. 3mm pocket. So the head is out the way. It's a funny way of designing it, visually designing stuff. Strange concept. Strange concept. So we got that. We can get rid of lines now. Oh no, yeah. Let's get rid of lines. Instead of doing it by numbers, you do it by visually. Strange. Anyway, right, so we need the little hole in the middle. So we need which is going to be 2mm. Okay, so we'll have the nice pan head at the top. Oh, we've got to put a bend on this yet. Bend the corners, maybe. A little bit of a bend on it. Might as well save it. Okay, so yeah, found out I'm not going swimming today. The swimming is off, so I won't be going swimming. So that gives me an opportunity to mill out this, if we can create a G-code for this. I could try my new milling bits out. It's going to take a while to create the G-code though, I should imagine. Got to put the bends in as well. They've moved off frequency again.
Oscar Hotel 8 Kilo X-ray Kilo. Mike 3. Roger, Mike 3 Alpha Whiskey Alpha. Thanks for 5x9. You are also 5x9. Yes, all?
Okay, so we've got that.
Thank you. Good luck.
We don't need none there, we just need one in each corner. Although,
Fox 6 Bravo Charlie Charlie. Good afternoon. You
do you think it needs one?
Triton, I spell it. Delta, Radio, Italy, Tango, Oscar,
No,
November.
we'll just have one in each corner. Right, so now we've got to lose the bottom plastics and the centre one. Let's get all these.
Oscar November 8 Alpha Hotel. Good afternoon. You're 5x9.
Copy them. And we want to take off the top.
Thank you very much.
Put on the centre plastic and go into it. Paste it in place. Luckily we're clear of all the stuff. That's good, isn't it? They're not part of the model for some reason. So we're gonna have to take them off again.
2 Echo 0 Tango Foxtrot Kilo. Good afternoon. You're 5x9.
Cut. Paste in place, then cut them. Paste them in place. Now we should be able to push it through. No. Still can't push it through. Ah, I know why. Because we're slightly off. You're slightly up, look, see that? I need to push them onto the set face to do that. Or we could just line them all up again with it.
Yeah, okay, thank you very much for the call. Have a seat with them. We're at 5 Delta November. Good afternoon. You're 5x9.
On the face, that's it.
Have a seat with them.
Let's just make sure. Oh, it's difficult to make sure. Right, so I should be able to push them through.
On November 6, Mike Alpha Tango. Good afternoon. You're 5x9. Have a seat with them.
Okay.
Who's the Charlie Sierra?
So we should be able to look at them. If we put the top on,
Charlie Sugar 7 Alpha Zulu Delta. Good afternoon.
the hole should line up exactly right. Yeah. Yeah, we're okay.
Mike 0 Alpha Whiskey Sugar. Good afternoon. You're 5x9.
Right, so yeah, that's okay. So I need to do the same again now.
Yeah, QSL. Thank you very much for the call. Take a look.
Right, let's do the same again.
Anything, Bravo?
Take the top plastic off.
Mike 7.
I need to come in with this one.
You're 5x9.
Copy these. Right, switch on, switch off the center plastic, switch the bottom plastic on. We need to paste them in place. We'll just paste them there. And we'll cut them. No, we won't. Undo, cut. Right, undo, paste. Paste in place. Right, we've got to put them down onto the surface before we do anything. Yeah. Okay, then we cut them. Then we paste them in place, and then we should be able to push them through. Let's should be able to push them through. Okay, now the other end.
This is Zulu 61 Delta X-ray, calling. Golf Bravo 3, Regis Sierra, good afternoon, you're 5x9.
Okay, so we pushed them through, so they should all line up now. Should all line up. If you look down the holes, through the rabbit hole, yeah, they all line up, that's fine. Okay, good. So, we want everything now, just the bottom piece, because they're going to stick out. We've got to pocket it. Ah, that might be a problem. Yeah, it's going to be a problem because we've already pocketed it, look. We're going to pocket this side. So, can't pocket that side as well unless we turn the board around. I'm not going to be doing that. So, that's a bit of a pain. Yeah, I can't turn it round to pocket it. But what I can do is countersink it. Not to pocket it though for a screw, a nut. So close. Let's have a think about that. Well, let's put some fixings in for a start. Right, let's copy the fixings. Have we got any fixings that are already at the right angle? Let's have a look.
Okay, dude, thank you very much for the call. Wish you all the best.
Yeah.
Don't trigger them.
They're the right angle.
Who's the Charlie India?
Okay, they're a different length. Oh, tell you what we'll do then.
Charlie Italy, good morning.
What we'll do is we'll make that hole smaller and we'll tap it. That makes sense, doesn't it?
Thank you very much.
We'll tap it. So we'll do that.
Good morning. Thanks for the call. You're 5x9.
We'll tap that bottom bit, so we can do that now.
Thank you. Good luck.
So we'll make this not a 4mm hole, but a 3mm hole. No, it's not very good at tapping.
Kilo Japan 5, Bravo Japan Bravo. Good morning. You're 5x9.
Yeah, it's not good at tapping that cast acrylic. It sort of cracks it. Instead of carving it, it cracks it. Or we could melt in a fixing. Yeah, we could flushly melt in one of those brass fixings. And glue it in place. And we could pocket it in then. I'll have to study that. Melting brass fixings. Melt them in or super glue them in?
This is Zulu 61 Delta X-ray, call it.
So we either leave it as it is
Alpha Lima Alpha, good afternoon, you're 5x9.
and glue a brass fixing in. Tell you what, let's see if we can find a brass fixing. Let's give ourselves a little break.
Okay, Andy, thank you very much for the call.
Let's put all back together for a little while. Then let's put back the base plate, the logo. Everything's switched on now. Oh, we haven't got our fixings yet. Tell you what, we'll make our fixing while we're here. Can't get to it. Hang on, let's take these off. Copy it. Paste in place.
Kilowatt 7.
Right, let's put these back. Let's just get the fixings in, at least. If I don't do it now, it'll never get done. That's what I'm worried about.
Thank you, good luck. Mike, Whiskey 7, Bravo, Italy Hotel. Good afternoon, you're 5x9. 7-3, good luck. QR Delta, this is Zulu 61 Delta X-ray.
So we know that's
Zulu number 6, number 1 Delta X-ray, call it. Who's the Kilo Lima Yankee?
gone down too far.
Golf Whiskey 0 Kilo Lima Yankee. Good afternoon.
Undo.
Thank you. Good luck.
2 mil. That's it.
Sugar Mike 4 Whiskey. Good
No,
afternoon.
we don't want the nut though. We're not having a nut on it. So we need to. We could encapsulate it up, maybe melt the nut into it. It's an idea, isn't it? Melt the nut into it. Or get one that's designed to be melted in. Either way, we need to make this unique. Well, it's not a component. Make a component. It's already unique, so it needs to be longer. So we're gonna grab what we can and make it longer. Don't know how much longer. Should have worked it out. Say 5 mil longer. It's gone all the way through, so it's too long. It's too long by how much?
This is Zulu 61 Delta X-ray. I have
Half a mil.
very high QRM here. I can hear somebody calling, but very difficult to copy. Thank you very much for the call. Now I'm going QS by on the digital FP8.
So I need to go down by say 3. Let's say 4 mil. 4 mil. 4.5. 4.5. That needs to go down something like there. Okay, so then we go X-ray. So we've got an encapsulated nut inside the plastic, glued or whatever, and we've got the fixing. Yeah, we're okay. Alright. So we need another few fixings. Another few fixings. So we can measure it. Let's put the other one over there. So we know we've got 9.5. 488. Let's just do it a different way. Hang on. Oh, is there a fix in there? No, it's just a hole. So we'll go from there. Measure from the centre of the hole to the centre of the other one. .469. So just copy that one. Duplicate it and move it over. 469. So we've got a screw there now, and we want another. We need to find out how far it is from there. Center of this hole. Can't get it from that angle. Center of that hole to the center of this hole. 156. So we're going to grab both of these now. Both of these. And move them. Almost impossible to move them. Up to there. Copy them. Oh, we can do it, yeah, 156. Okay, that should be about right. Yeah, oh, not quite. Not quite, for some reason. What is the reason? I don't know. So they're in the tubes. Yeah. Are they? Are they offset? I think they're offset as well. Yeah, they are. That's why they weren't quite right. So I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I need to move them all by a slight amount. That amount is 0.25. Okay, don't know. Is that right? That'll do. Close enough. Close enough. Yeah, close enough. Okay. Right. So we've got it there. Let's come out of this X-ray mode. Let's go back into normal view. Alright, so we've got our fixings. They're somehow going to be melted in for now. And that's it, everything's there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 fixings. 13 fixings. That holds the back, this holds the bottom onto the side, and this holds the base to the rest of it. the strut and the base in turn, and then the middle and the lid is fastened on, and it's sandwiched in, and the plastic stops the keypad being lifted out because it's held down. Okay, cable wise, just a cable comes out of there for now, and that's it. Yeah, I've got to make sure there's enough clearance for anything sticking out on the cable. So there's a bit of offcut. There's a bit of offcut on the top. See it? Where they push the board out, there's some snags. Got to make sure there's enough clearance in whichever one is responsible for. Let's just take the lid off. Oh, we've got to assign our fixings to the lid first. So we don't want to see fixings once the lid has been hidden. Yeah, so let's put those fixings in with the okay. So if I move the lid, top plastic, fixings are still there. Okay, so I've got to put them into the lid layer, top plastic layer. Okay. Oh, so has this badge got to go into the top plastic layer, so that's got to be cut and paste in place, and that's it. So if I turn off the top plastic layer, still there, because logo's got its own layer. So it needs to be cut. No, it can't go into that one. It can't go into top plastic. No. So it goes into that one. That's layer 0. Okay. So that needs to be top plastic layer. Oh no, that's the whole thing. That's top plastic, it needs to go into this layer. Okay, paste in place. It says logo. So if I hide top plastic, I'll change it to top plastic layer then. So we don't need logo. Get rid of logo layer. Okay. Right, so yeah, we've basically got it finished. So we need to just pack it up for now. But I need to mill some stuff, but I can't mill anything. I haven't got any G-code prepared for the new stuff. So, I've been going for 3 hours 15, so it's going to have maybe this afternoon, this evening, create some G-code after a break. So I won't be milling out anything today, unfortunately. But we've got to flatten the model. It's taking a lot of time and resources. Anyway, so we've got everything we need now, and it's potentially, we haven't forgotten anything. We assemble the base part, the wedge part, then assemble all that. We've got to allow for the PCB, that's what we were doing. one little thing, so let's get rid of X-ray. So I want the hide the top plastic, hide the center plastic. Yeah, because this PCB, it's not going to sit in that pocket if this bit's sticking out. That pocket needs to be a bit wider to allow for the sticking out of these PCB parts, which stick out quite a lot. You could trim them and file them, I suppose. But let's make the pocket a bit bigger. Let's just make the pocket bigger, that's the thing. So we'll just make it bigger by pushing it back another 2 mil. 2 mil. I don't need that and that and that. Okay. Right, that's fine as it is. Let's just put the top plastic on. So we've got a bit of space for jagged edge, and probably the cables come here anyway. So center plastic. Yeah, so the cable comes in, bends down and under. Right, okay. That'll do, and put top plastic, center top plastic on. So go back to normal view. Right, let's put it in the screen. So we've got our fixings. That'll do. That'll do. So that's gonna be it for today. Okay, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you maybe this evening if I fancy it again, another session. I'll probably sit down this evening after tea or dinner, after I've had a rest. Then I might do a little bit more on it, flatten it out for some G-code, which will be tomorrow night. Okay, thanks for watching, and that will be it for today. Bye bye.
Only by computer could they be calculated and for the first time pictorially described. The computer converts these numbers into impulses that cause sound waves to come directly from a loudspeaker.
Just find the right place in the program, make the appropriate change, and we'll run the whole thing again.
The entire musical score accompanying this film was composed on a computer that can produce nearly endless variations of sounds.